the emergence of RJ Rohan Barrett Jr. Man, this might be what turns the whole season. This might be it. This we had an identical record last year, but we haven't played as good. But something just happened with RJ Barrett, man, and I think that this might be the beginning of what the Knicks could really be. And who, honest man, let's be honest though, who would have thought that it would mean that Julius Randle takes the lesser role? Like if you didn't include this season, right? Just looking at the start of, or even the end of what last year was, you would have thought that Randle maybe continues on. But I guess we've learned that Randle is really not the number one guy, but he can still contribute. Just contribute as an additional scorer. Because now, if you let RJ Barrett run it, which we have decided to do, because RJ Barrett is getting the ball now on the top of the key, now the offense becomes very dynamic. Because RJ Barrett has moves, and he's getting better. Bro, the fact that at the end, it's very significant for me. RJ Barrett did a little sidestep three. It was That was the most confident I've ever seen him. Now, if he keeps doing that, he's gonna be a problem, boy. He's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem, and we have to accept what this is, even if Randall is now playing the lesser role. It's kind of sad because I know deep down in Randall's heart he wants to be the guy, that gets all the attention, be on all the posters and whatever the hell. But you gotta call it for what it is. It's still not bad for Julius Randle. You can be the second guy with RJ Barrett and do something in New York, because those two guys are not going anywhere. Neither is Tom Thibodeau. I told you guys that. I watched the video. I said who would you pick between the two. I told you guys that both of them are going to be here anyway. But if this is what RJ Barrett is going to be now going forward, it's obviously his team now. He has elevated to the point where you can no longer deny who he is. And I know he's gotten a lot of criticism from me in the past and a lot of people, and it was fair at that point. But that doesn't matter anymore because he has finally broken through the level, you know, that we knew that he could potentially play on, but we just didn't see it consistently enough. And most importantly, Tom Thibodeau is allowing him to run the offense. It's very important, man. It's very, very important. The fact that Tom Thibodeau is allowing this to happen will mean that RJ Barrett has so much more freedom now to move around without feeling like he needs to feed Randall first before he does something. You know, it's significant when you have a coach who is stubborn, that decides to just change up his game. Because he realizes that this has to be the way going forward, and we're beating them by like 20 points. Dallas. Which, by the way, Dallas is looking like a terrible team this year. Luka Doncic is not looking good at all. That whole team needs an SOS. But that's besides the point. I don't care about them. A lot of Knicks are actually on the Dallas team. If you recall, we did a lot of trades with them last season. But yeah, Oh. Honorable mentions. Man, Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson quietly, well, not quietly, but he's probably had the best game I've ever seen him play. Mitchell Robinson has had really good games for the last 5 games now. You know what I'm saying? He's finally becoming what we hoped he would be. He had a little bit of a weight problem before. He got fit, he got in shape, he's moving around, he's agile. You know what I'm saying? He's getting rebounds, he's getting points. How many? He had 10 rebounds today. It's a double-double. He almost had 20 points. He had 19 and 10 today. You know what I'm saying? That is ridiculous, man. That's what you want to see from our center, Mitchell Robinson, man. I think that's the way to go. There's a lot of good things happening here if you look at the stat sheet. Burks I can mention a little bit, but it's not important because he Burks is solid usually. He had his 10 points, 8 rebounds for him. But I want to go to Fournier. Fournier, let me tell you something about Fournier. Fournier is a shooter. We know that. He's not going to give you the best defense, but he can shoot. But let me tell you what RJ Barrett now, the emergence of RJ is going to do for Fournier. It's not going to make him just a spot-up shooter. It's going to allow Fournier's game to change a little bit. Because RJ Barrett is not really going to be the passer like that yet, but he will be. but it allows Fournier to do a little bit more moves. Now Fournier is going to try and dribble a little bit more because with Randall, the ball wasn't really moving. Now with RJ, the ball is going to start moving. That does mean that the points that Fournier is going to drop are going to probably be somewhere along the lines consistently 15. You know, Um, at most 15. Of course, is he going to have an outlier game when he's going to have more than that? Maybe 20 points, 25 points if the shots are falling. Yeah, but bet money on Fournier hitting at least 15 points, mostly around there on the average game. Why do I say that? Because it now allows us to have different, like, offensive threats. You don't just have to rely on a freaking isolation play from Randall. You can maneuver with RJ, and if RJ can't find something, now you can start to build something else. That's how, bro. That's good basketball. Oh man. Well, that makes me very happy, man. That makes me very happy. RJ Barrett, man, and you just hope it stays. I'm praying this stays. I'm hope this is what it is now, man, because he deserves it, man. He deserves it. And if the guy's confidence starts growing like that, wait, oh man, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I just wanted to stay, and Tom Thibodeau's giving him the green light, so you gotta run off with it, RJ. Run off with it, go in the sunset. Side note, the only thing I'm sad about today is Obi Toppin. He's kind of fallen along the wayside. You can tell. He's not getting. He's getting sporadic minutes. And he deserves more. He deserves more. The dream scenario would be that he starts pushing Randall for minutes. That would be the dream scenario. Take 5 more minutes off Randall, and give him to Obi. You know what I'm saying? Now we're doing something. It's possible. I think he needs to keep his head up, Obi. Keep your head up and keep on working, and eventually, you'll find your moment too. As long as you don't get rid of him anytime soon, man, I think he can be something if we work with him. But the way it's looking, he's just missing the rotation right now, Obi Toppin. But you got to keep your head up sometime and keep on working, and eventually, the game is gonna find you if you keep working on it. But that's your boy Don talking, man. 108.85 is the end game. Knicks win again. What a beautiful day. I think RJ actually ties his career high with that little step back three he did. That was beautiful, man. Man, like, comment, subscribe, enjoy these videos, man. We do the streams every night. If you want to come by, definitely do that. We always stream during Knicks games. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people in there. A lot of the subs are in there, Discuss the game, watch the game. Make sure you join the Facebook group, Knicks Talk. And, man, we just keep on leveling up 2020. What are we in? 2022? Already. This is your boy Don. Like, comment, subscribe, enjoy these videos, man. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. I'm out. RJ cooking, baby.